Hi, I'm Sue Rainsford, and I'm going to read a section from near the beginning of my second novel, which is called Redder Days and which came out in March of this year. There are multiple characters in the book. I'm going to read a section from the perspective of one of the central characters called Anna. So, Anna and her twin brother are living in the ruins of a failed commune. They live there with the commune's former leader, a man called Cone. And you don't really need to know much else other than they have a very particular relationship with their absent mother. They have a very particular relationship with an event called Storm, and they have a very particular relationship with the color red. Anna. Tonight my hawk came close to me. Close enough to set my skin prickling with the almost touch of her feathers. Close enough I felt lit by their high shine. The whole night might have passed this way, on my knees in the stream's cool water, spending time with my shapely, vicious bird. Another night I wished would go on and on, would see the sun relent the sky, but a hint of pale blue let me know she was coming. It was set to spoil the night. Already, dawn was coming, and I'd yet to check the shore. I'd been on my way there when I saw my hawk had landed, when I obeyed her, knelt. I stood up, and the water running down my shins caught the light off the sinking moon, turned the skin there silver. My hawk flew away, as though the gleam had displeased her, leaning forward, and for 1-2 wing beats her talons were dragging up the stream, and she was followed by a trail of sparkling water. I was still hot with being close to her and with rocking on my hand by the time I came to the shoreline. Hot with that ripe feeling, that swollen feeling that means though I might look unchanged on the outside, inside I have burst. And full of seeds and juice. So, when I first saw them, it was from inside my warm haze, and I was sure that I'd made them, that somehow they'd come out of me. Nothing seemed so certain as that I had in fact burst, and my liquid pleasure had shown up in the surf to be rocked and tugged by the water. Walking toward them, sound of a red owl's guttural coo brought me out of my stupor, and I could see them for what they were. Supple, syrupy bodies, full, round, and pulsing under the still visible moon. Not a part of my body, a different kind of animal, a creature all their own. If Mother was here, she'd tell me their name, like when the whales washed up, like the first time we saw a wolf cub, a garter snake, or a moose. First, she'd ask us what we thought the thing should be called, said there was something to be learned in the difference between the two sounds, that each came out of a different kind of looking. Standing there, watching them nudge together, ease apart, I said aloud to the coastline, soft belly ooze. That was how they seemed to me, the soft skin skimmed off Mother's belly 1,000 times over and left to float in the surf. And then, something about it all, making my pulse quicken, my heart and my breath no longer in time, remembering it fresh again. Mother is gone. Mother is gone, and I will never know what to call this animal. Storm will have come, and I won't know its true name. Our mother left in the night, and we found the stain she'd made in the morning. I covered it with the rug when Cone came looking for her, which some days feels like a dignity she shouldn't have been afforded. Old stain that stuck bright on the wood. 2 years since she left, and most days I have to kneel down with the panging hurt of it. Even a few moments of forgetting she's gone are enough for the remembering to move like a blade, swift and precise, drawn to your most precious part, some much needed organ. And so I have to make sure I am in a constant state of knowing. The ongoing ache of knowing is easier to hold than the pincer shock of remembering. An ache I carry into my sleep. Not even in my dreams do I allow her for a single moment to return. For a few moments after she left, before I realized her red had come, it seemed most likely she'd caught an edible animal and brought it inside and upstairs, where no one would see her kill it and make her feel obliged to share. Never mind she'd left me in the woods, or that Adam was 10 feet away, asleep in the bed. That should give you a sense of our mother. At first, what seemed most likely, she'd put her mothering aside to take an animal upstairs and kill it. I think of mother killing animals in front of us and saying it was a lesson we'd never learn if we looked away. One of the lessons I often forgot when it came to her, forget still when it comes to Adam. It was a false comfort, she said, to look at the pebbled earth or the sprouting trees, said, you can look away, but the little slaughter is still happening, and your eyes can only save you so much knowing. By which she meant scent and sound keep coming. As you get older, you'll know it from 50 feet, the rustle and whiff of a wasting. Mother and her turns of phrase when it came to killing. Wasting, little slaughter,